Okay. TT just banning out AD carries here. Varus still open. Tristana's been banned. Corki's been banned. I feel like Varus is a pretty solid first pick here with Ashe gone. Unless you want to go like Jace or something to open up for an AP jungler, but I don't really rate that. I guess Skarner's open too, actually. Yeah, Skarner's very safe to blind. So I don't hate that for you. I think here maybe you do go Varus, though, for Dogdom. And you could take your pick of... Yeah, okay, AP junglers, I was about to say. Milky Way just insta-slams the Nidalee. Not too surprised by that, to be honest. I wonder if this is like a Jace third angle, or if they prefer something like a Nautilus. I feel like maybe you need to go for an AD carry for TT, and perhaps a jungler as well. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Skarner, because I feel like, okay, they're just going to ignore bots, so they go jungle and they go mid. I kind of like the duo in that they've got a lot of burst damage. They're going to need something quite aggressive in the bot lane, I think, for Viego to work well. But I like that they're going aggressive. They're going kind of dive style. Chalahu just goes Cassante. Very exciting. So you go... I mean, you ban things like maybe Talia, maybe... I mean, it's Care, right? So maybe you have to ban ASOL. I don't know if you're worried about things like the Yone from Care. Ahri. I mean, Ahri doesn't seem like a huge pick at the minute. I really like, obviously, just AD carry bans here. Got the Lucian, maybe. I mean, we've seen a bit of Kai'Sa, we've seen a bit of... I mean, Ezreal, I think you're just fine laning against Ezreal. Oh, yeah, of course, Jhin. What else is strong in bot lane that you can play into Varus? I mean, I guess Ashe AD carry? Ashe works quite well with Viego and LeBlanc as well to set up for picks. I think it's going to be an ASOL ban here because it's Care. Maybe an Ahri ban, and then Care. Oh, they do actually just get rid of the Nautilus. Actually, to be honest, I think I prefer this. But this does mean that... I think you're better off picking your mid laner here, so like an ASOL or something, or maybe you go AD, maybe you go Jace. Because that way you can have counter pick for life in the support role. You can figure out what you're going to be up against next. It works too, if Care's happy with that. Lot of poke. Quay, Nidalee, Varus, big time poke. What is Aphelios really fucking terrible into? Lots of poke. I do not really like the Aphelios angle, to be honest. Ezreal's a bit better, because you can play into the range. Also, Ezreal, really good with Skarner. Like, when Skarner gets the ult, you guarantee multi-man Ezreal ult. It's really, really nice. Leona really... I think Leona's fine. Especially with Nautilus banned as well. You kind of just have the bigger support. Kind of deny hook champions too with the Leona. What are we going, like Alistair maybe? Or... where the hell do we want to go? I guess Braum, if you want to try and deny dive. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're thinking the same thing. Braum locked in. I quite like this FPX comp. I think it's a little more cohesive than what TT have got. But I don't dislike the TT comp either. I have fairly long-range burst with the LeBlanc and with the Ezreal. I just worry that this comp is a little low damage with an Ezreal for a Viego to get resets. Like, if Braum and Cassante can protect these carries, and Viego can't get resets early on, I feel like this is very snowbally in terms of the way these fights are going to play out. I'm definitely clicking FPX on the vote. Big advantage there. I think FPX probably just wins this, to be honest. I'm not sure they've got enough to set up a Viego for resets and stuff. Munch, do you know the stats for Yukal on LeBlanc? I can certainly find out. Let's have a look. He's 4-9. He is 4-9. Not ideal. Should we look at Care's stats with Hui? I don't know. I don't distinctly remember Care's Hui. Oh, he's really not played a lot of Hui. I'm not sure he's ever played Hui. This is Care's first professional Hui game. So we've got Yukal, who's historically not good on LeBlanc, versus Care, who has never professionally played Hui. Let's see how we go. Also, by the way, the Nidalee for Milky Way, I'm pretty sure this is the first time he's played it, right? He plays carries, but it's like the it's the Kindred. It's his Kindred that's his big carry pick. He's not really been a Nidalee player. He's 11-2 on Kindred professionally. Yeah, so Care and Milky Way both essentially first timing their picks on the professional stage. I'm sure that they're very practiced, but yeah, first time they play them professionally. It does feel like Nidalee will be... It does feel like the kind of pick the Milky Way would play, doesn't it? Okay. So, let's look pathing. Both junglers starting topside pathing bot. Nothing too crazy to start off with. I wasn't sure with the Nidalee coming... Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. In-game, there we go. Stop covering the overlay. I wasn't sure if we would see any shenanigans with the Nidalee. We've seen a lot of lane swapping and whatnot to try and set up junglers early. Doesn't seem to be the case here. And to be fair, Beitron actually clearing a little faster than Milky Way to start with. But Nidalee's one of those champions that it takes a tiny bit of time and then it just starts to go crazy. I really like this Braum pick from Life. I feel like it makes it so difficult for Beitron to get any kind of resets later on once we get into skirmishes. And it's so easy for Milky Way to chase people down. The Braum. It's lethality virus as well. They're going full-on poke, full-on denial. The one issue they're going to have... Hang on, all in. On the, well, I say all in. Engage on the bottom side. Nice damage out from 1xN there. The one problem they're going to have is they don't really have engage on their side. But I feel like this is one of those comps where you're quite happy for the enemy team to engage on you and then you play into that, right? With the Braum. So I don't think it'll be too big of an issue for them. Assuming that Shaola, who is with them to face check-in alongside Life, and, like, muscle your way into River that way. But also just, like, a couple of skill shots land before a fight, and suddenly it doesn't really matter whether you've got engage or not, because you can just get onto the objective. If they get ahead, if FPX are ahead in the game, it becomes really, really difficult for TT to contest any objectives. Fucking Skarner versus K'Sante, man. I have just so little interest in this matchup. It's unbelievable. I think negative interest in that matchup at this point. You know what? I'm curious what you guys reckon. Who won the draft here? I'm going to do a prediction in Twitch chat. You've only got 30 seconds to vote. Who are we vibing with, chat? Maybe should have done longer than 30 seconds. 30 seconds is not long. Okay, life engaged on. Care can't really step up. Yeah, it's flashed on. He's maybe going to die. Good fear at the last second. Oh my god. UCal forced to flash Milky Way. He might have entered. That's first blood. I don't know why the fuck Care left the tower again. Why did Care leave the tower? What? Did I miss something? Okay, Milky Way gets the chicken as well. Nice. Why did Care try and get back into the fight there? I feel like he was out safe. I guess maybe him going in saves Milky Way because Beitron's focused on him instead of the enemy jungler? I don't know. Kind of missed that on the second half of the play. I was watching Milky Way diving for the kill. Okay, jungle for grubs. Dragon for grubs. Yeah, that's okay. Milky Way with an early kill. Let's take a look. So Chocho just wants it. Just goes in. I love that Milky Way is already pathing. He just like sees it happening before it's even happened. Great fear comes out from Care. So at this point, Milky Way dives in. Care, man, what are we doing? Bro. You can't just be... You can't be into my boy Milky Way like that. So Milky Way finds a play. Care manages to make it even. It's a full-on 1v9 angle. Not ideal. Not ideal. Here's what it is. Milky Way off to a good start, though. I'm a little disappointed there's no Dark Seal, but I don't think he could afford a Dark Seal when he's already got tier 2 boots and a fucking alternator. Like, Milky Way is so strong already. Care's screwed. He doesn't have flash. If the chain lands, he's over. Okay. The stun missed. Big damage, actually. It's not enough. Maybe Milky Way can finish something? I don't think so. Maybe if he hits another spear there, but that would have been... He would have to go crazy to hit another spear there. I do think this feels like quite a hard matchup for Hui in terms of the early laning, just because you have to hit skill shots on a very fast-moving target to even do anything in the matchup. But you can kind of just one-shot the minion wave, so it's not too big of a problem, really. You're not trying to 1v1 her. Yeah, it was nice movement from Care. It was really nice. Dodges the stun. I feel like Beitron should just wait for the chain, or maybe they were trying to get the stun to hit the chain, but... I feel like UCal is very nervous to throw the chain. Like, in a lot of the trades, he's not throwing the chain. He's, like, trying to play the mind game, but I think maybe just throw the chain a bit more aggressively. Okay, ult comes out from Dagda. Ooh, spear just wide. Man, the poke. The poke. They're out of minions, though. Okay, they survive. I feel like maybe they needed to... I don't know. The ult from Dagda, I can see the idea. Really difficult to follow up on, though. They don't hit the arrow off of it, so the chunk's not big enough. None of the spears hit from Milky Way. So grubs are up in 50 seconds. I'm not sure it'd be a great idea for FPX to just give these up, because like Skarner isn't that big of a threat in a side lane, but if he gets grubs, he can actually take towers. No, LeBlanc is very happy to side lane. So you see Milky Way move up towards top side. I've actually swapped Doctum top as well. Shalahu moving bot. So this should be 3 grubs for FPX. Shalahu has TP too, so there's not really any way for TT to contest this. Milky Way knows it, so he's not just going straight for the grubs. I mean, they're not even up yet, but looking for a bit more. That'll be reset from base 1. So that's 3 for 3 on the grubs. Drake's up in 50 seconds. Maybe FPX can angle for that somehow? TT, sorry, not FPX. Oh, chair to the face. Are we looking at Vansili right now? Okay, they are going to contest. Jungle's in mid right now. TP comes on through. I mean, this is pretty poor from TT, I think. Like, your bot lane is bot. Shala, who has TP. H1 wasn't even there. I don't really know why they tried to contest that. Well, that'll be 2 Drakes as well for FPX. Unless some kind of shenanigans can occur. But realistically, this should be FPX just getting both objectives now off the back of that pick. Obviously, that was like... I mean, that wasn't just Chocho inting or anything like that. It was just, like, the whole team was clearly on board with the call. It was just a terrible call. But I'd rather that they make terrible calls together as a team like that, instead of, you know, separate terrible plays. So that's a mild positive. I will say Milky Way got the kill, though, so 2 kills on the Nidalee already. He's got a Dark Seal now. He's getting close to Lichbane. Like, he's going to be a fucking monster to deal with. Leona's just dead every time she goes in. I mean, yeah. But I think this is one of those weird drafts where it's like neither team really wants to necessarily go in unless, like, if someone on FPX missteps and you can find the like 100 to 0 to get a reset for Viego, great, that you want to go in. But like, generally speaking, like, Ezreal or LeBlanc kind of want to be playing as poke champions, so it's kind of going to be a bit of a poke off. And I feel like a lot of pressure is on Chocho this game as the only engage on either team. Aside from, I guess, Hoya can kind of brute force things, or Shalahu on a flank. But like, he needs to make that decision immaculately every time. And that is easier said than done, honestly. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, FPX poke is much better in a straight up poke off. Braum does so well in a poke matchup as well, like this, where you're both just trading poke. The fact that Braum can kind of just deny some. Also, Life could go full Mickey X and engage Braum for like flash ult plays. This is an absolute fucking resident sleeper. I'm snoozing. I need to drink more of this coffee. NT. So, lead in bot lane for Doctum. Doctum and Life still doing fine. Care with a bit of a misstep in the early game. But aside from that, FPX still looking very stable. Still feeling like the Milky Way show, but I do feel that this draft is designed for Nidalee carry, right? Shallow, you got to be a little cautious there, buddy. Just stopping resets. But overall, you know, the big question for FPX is like, how does the rest of the team look? We know Milky Way is going to look good, right? Like, I've yet to see Milky Way not looking good, but how does the rest of the team look around him? In playoffs, they looked really good. There's a lot of drafts where he was banned out and the rest of the team really stepped up. Can that happen again, basically? Does feel like they're looking pretty good. Milky Way stunned. Chocho's just abandoned by his team. Doctum, bad ult there. Good knock-up, though. Oh, Xiaola, who finds him. Gorgeous. Nice ult from Life as well. It's so difficult for TT to... Like, if Chocho goes in, it's really hard for the rest of the gang to, like, follow that, to be honest. Like, the Braum does a lot, the Cassante does a lot, but just in terms of the champions they're on, LeBlanc and Ezreal can dash forwards, I guess, but, like, Ezreal puts himself massively at risk by doing that. Jackie Love would jump forwards. TT win 2-0 Munch? I'm not so sure about that one, Chief. Feels like a big FPX angle to me. Yeah, Milky Way is super consistent. So, I can see the angle from Chocho, trying to get the full CC chain on Milky Way. However, the rest of the gang, not on board. Disappointed to see, like, not even a true shot barrage there. I'm pretty sure 1xN's ult was available. Maybe it was just coming off cooldown, but when the CC chain lands on Milky Way, I feel like you should true shot barrage that. Like, because there was a couple of people stacked up too. But, then again, Life is going to use his shield, so I suppose you can't just do it straight off the bat, or it's just going to get blocked by the Braum shield. So, actually, I take that back. I think 1xN was better to save it. I think he made the right call. I take it back, I take it back. I will say, TT are doing a much better job than FPX on the side waves here. Like, you see a huge wave crashing on the bot side into the tier 2. UCal getting the top tier 1. UCal has TP too, so he's getting a tier 1 top and still has the ability to contest this Drake if his team decides to contest this. It looks like they want to. H1's in river. And Hoya's on a flank as well. Nice chunk from Care, but I mean, he's invincible. TP comes through. Here we go. Chocho needs to find a really clean engage here. Maybe H1 just tries to go for a steal. Varasol locks everyone up. Oh my god, the damage on Chocho. It's so hard to move in, man. Oh, the arrow as well. Like, how do you push in against this team? How the fuck? Against all this poke plus Braum? How the hell do you make your way into river? Oh? Oh, you're looking for a chance. I mean, there's still players here for FPX. You could see Xiaola there. I don't know, that was kind of sus. UCal slowed. Tough. I mean, I do feel this is a really hard game to play if you fell behind, and they have fallen a bit behind. Look at Milky Way's score, man. And the thing is, we've got to the point where Hui just one-shots minion waves, so you just always have priority wherever Hui goes. I wish they would zoom out more on replays like that, so I could see more of the fight. I saw the Q hit. Do you know, I'm not even sure if Milky Way needed to flash there. I guess he was expecting the Skarner ult to come out. Yeah, Chocho's died a lot, but to be fair, I don't know if it's necessarily really Chocho's fault. I feel like you just have to die a lot when you're playing Leona in this comp. Like, you are just the guy that goes in. Even with Aftershock and being Leona, you're still just gonna die. Oh, Care might die. Oh, this is huge. They need to protect Care at all costs. The shield comes in. The Skarner ult. Care's dead. It took a long time. Milky Way's dead as well. This is the chance. This is what we're talking about. The resets come through. Oh, huge mistake for FPX. Massive mistake from FPX. Care just walked into them. Care was stood so far forwards. Like, what a free punish. They're so good at punishing you if you misstep. Damn. Right, let's have another look. We didn't really see the initial positioning. That's frustrating. So Cassante wasn't here at all. They just get pincered. That's not really what I wanted the replay of. I wanted to see how we actually got into this position. TT, honestly, macro-wise, are playing this better. Like, their side lane controller has been much better this game. Doing a really good job to catch there. I do still, even at a 2k deficit, I think I still favor the FPX comp. But I can see it. Chocho's getting tankier. The follow-up damage is getting better. Care is really not having a good game here. And the poke is just not landing either. Okay. I mean, we're starting the fight on Chocho. I don't know if that's really the target we want. Oh, we got him. 2 ultimates for that. Life is... Oh, it's a good ult, but... Hoya just pulls him in. Oh, Life with the dodge! Under the shield! Did you see that sidestep from Life? Oh my god, dude. Life, you absolute beast! How the fuck did he get away with that? 20 seconds on Drake, though. Oh, they're resetting. Maybe this is contestable by FPX, actually. Milky Way is quite late on the reset. I don't think it is. I think this is just Drake for TT. Damn. Right, where's the replay? Where's the replay? Right, so they start on Chocho. I don't hate this because everyone else is out of position. Baytron's nowhere near the play, so this is just a good pick to start with. Health bars get low. Life may be sticking around a little too long here. The ult is really nice as it hits both. And then here, watch this. Sidesteps back to dodge the true shot barrage and the shield blocks the auto attack. Beautiful. All right, so they get away with it, but I mean, they lose a Drake for that, ultimately. That was FPX making a play and losing an objective from it, so even though Life survives, it's still a TT play. So the problem comes for FPX now is they're starting to lose control of the map, partly down to the side lane diff. Like, their side laners are really struggling to match UCal. UCal is just running around the map doing whatever the fuck he wants. Honestly, the stats may be lied. This is looking like a good LeBlanc game from UCal. But yeah, like, massive wave push top. Someone has to go catch this bot wave as well. Care moves up top to catch that. It does feel like TT are starting to get more control of the map, and that becomes a problem. Ooh, good trade from 1xN. Gets the spell shield from Doctum 2. They're fucked. You gotta leave. You gotta leave, guys. Okay, Care found Hoya. Milky Way chunked. The poke is starting to hurt on both sides. 1xn is fucking feeling it. 1v5 fish in a barrel, just blasting Qs. I respect it, brother.
但确实就是这两边打到后面啊，感觉打到后面都属于是可能两边的坦克。
Okay, 2K lead for TT. The biggest lead is fucking Xiaolao, which is, you know, not exactly a great situation to be in. As in for FPX, their only lead is Xiaolao, is what I was trying to say. Milky Way's actually fallen behind in gold at this point, which is kind of crazy considering he's 4-1 and 3. 2 stacks on the Dark Seal. We just got... The thing is, we're at the point of the game where it's down to... Are they landing skill shots? Like... Yeah, true, actually. 70 CS down on Italy. That's not good. Okay, dive comes through. Can Chocho survive? I don't think so. Is that worth? Sacrifice yourself for a mid-tier 1? It's maybe worth. If nothing happens for FPX now. It doesn't feel like it will. Okay, look at Xiaolao, who... He's on a mission. He's not been spotted just yet. Okay, now he's been spotted. Milky Way's chunked. Yucal could be the target. He's trying to chase. He can't really get them. You can't really catch Hoya either. Live tried to flash for the concussive blows stun, but he couldn't quite get an auto range. Honestly, it feels like FPX have run out of steam. I think this is a TT win at this point. Unless something dramatically changes and just... I don't know, spears start hitting. But it feels so hard to find good targets. Man, how did Milky Way fall so far behind? I feel like I need to do a better job of like watching the junglers during the mid game on like when they're taking camps away and things like this. I feel like Beige1 must have done a lot of camp stealing. Yeah, true actually. Chocho's 0-6, so it's super worth just sacrificing himself. Care, my guy. Why are we past river with no vision? Okay, Xiaolao, who comes in? Maybe winnable. Yeah, Care's dead. Oh, Spiraling Despair, though. Oh, the reset dodges the damage. Oh, my God. Patron's just better. Care. Honestly, having a pretty terrible game. Ay, caramba. Put him on ASOL, please, I beg. That's the problem he's having, is he keeps on trying to press W to escape, and then it just brings up another menu instead of flying across the map. It's the fact that Xiaolao has the TP to try and protect his mid laner there as well, so he dies too, and also loses TP. And they also lose the Drake, and they also lose a bot tier 2. Like, that is a catastrophic death from Care. Fucking hell. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, how did he get there? Also, like, it's a good combo onto Beige1. So Hoya gets a bit of damage down, it doesn't really matter. Beige1 dives in, just blasts everything onto Beige1, the Spiraling Despair and everything. But then Beige1 flashes to finish the kill and is resetting as the Spiraling Despair explodes. So he went from like 200 HP to like 1,000. Viego just gets to have so much fun in those kind of situations. All right. We're in the miracle territory now for FPX. They need to just find some kind of... They need some divine intervention at this point. They've got mid-prio. They can move in and get vision. Like, so long as they're first to the objective, that's the good situation. That's what they want. That's what they need, to be honest. It's not really about want. It's about kind of desperation, really.
这个没位移的 C 位就基本上裸露在外面。这也就是会这个英雄的弊病啊，有的时候很多时候就是要选择让双人组站中，然后让会去在旁边看着他。就是会一般那种危险线都不会选择去带的，因为他只要被找到机会，就是应该就直接抓死了。对，那这样的话，这个英雄就会没钱。是的，对吧？边线的钱不吃的话，那这英雄其实会很难受。他只能是那种回推过来的线，塔下线之类的。 现在去下路接一个塔下线，那这样的话，整个上半部的视野又要全被蓝色方给占住。但有豹女啊，这豹女的夹子是可以提供一些额外的视野的，就这个时候还是可以做些防守视野。两边这会儿也算是僵持住了，可能还是要等到下条龙了。下条小龙，看两边。
Right.
我觉得现在是要看两边抓。
4K goal difference.
真的，现在一个失误
Wait,
肯定会改变
it's
现在
kind of
面上的一个
just
局面。
Suddenly slowed down, you know? Suddenly stopped. Don't like the death stance? Yeah, I can see your angle. A lot of damage coming out from carrying Milky Way. I think maybe just... Yeah, I don't know. It was just autopilot. I mean, there is good damage coming out from Dagda. It's harder to dodge the poke from Dagda than it is from Milky Way, so maybe just saying he's better. I'd dodge that. I do agree, though. 3 magic damage dealers on the enemy team. Okay. Good bit of poke coming out. It's just the UCAL side lane pressure is really hard for them to deal with. Look at the difference in mid lane. 3,500 gold for UCAL. He's got death cap. He's 10 stacks on Dark Seal. Like, UCAL is a fucking menace on the map right now. With Braum, you should play on-hit Varus? No, not at all. So, there's 2 reasons. Number 1, on-hit Varus kind of got hard nerfed by the fact that lethal tempo doesn't exist anymore. And second of all, like, when you look at how these compositions are going to play against each other, this is a poke-off. This is a poke battle, so... I totally understand going for the poke Varus. I think poke Varus is definitely the play here. Like, you're never really going to get much opportunity to auto-attack in these fights. Like, if they're onto you, you're just getting one shot, so... The poke battle begins. TP from Care just to join the team. I don't know if Xiaolahu can really find an angle for a flank. I don't think so. Oh, damage on Milky Way. UCAL is doing some serious work here. Okay, he's spotted. 1xn's huge as well. He's almost finished his 4th item. This is sole point. They have to fight this. FPX have to get in the pit. It's over. Mountain Soul against a poke composition. Shala, who's going to die too. Oh, he tried to all out. He just got punted against the wall. Or maybe that was just a buggy animation. I don't know. Oh, ult from Dagda is nice, but they don't really have the damage to finish anyone. The threat UCAL is putting on across this fight, like, he keeps on dipping over, and everyone from FPX has to just fully respect him because he can do that! Dude, UCAL just having an insane game. He has so much freedom in these fights, and it's so hard to kill him because you're all just playing skill shot champs against LeBlanc. Another tier 2 taken. If Yucal doesn't get MVP, I quit. I'll stop co-streaming at that point, I think. Man, Yucal does feel like he's back. Medjai's picked up 4 items and Medjai's, I'm pretty sure. Really nice from Yucal. Dips back to the W, then Zhonya's to buy time. Then they finish the kill on Xiaolahu. Ah, we didn't get the other bit. Oh, Xiaolahu's screwed. Or is he? Chocho's so tanky, though, at this point that you can't really burst him down like they were early on in the game. FPX on Fraud Watch. It does just feel like this composition needed to snowball harder than it did. Yuka might have entered. Okay, forced the flash. He has TP, so he can just rejoin the fight. Oh, this is so hard. You have no fucking wave clear to deal with Baron minions. Like, you got Hui Varus, and it's still basically impossible to clear the waves. Oh, Hoya's going for it. Oh, nice ult. True shot barrage through. GG. Wow, well played, TT. I can be honest, I didn't believe. I couldn't see it. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Oh, Milky Way gets one. Trades his life for it. GG. Yucal, huge MVP performance there. 1xN doing a good job as well. I feel like 1xN having a fine game, you know, but wasn't really the point of focus. Care really did not have a good game. If Care plays that significantly better, especially during the laning phase, then I think that this is a much more winnable game. Am I on the right scene? Yeah, looks like it. So FPX blue side. We could be on... could be 3-game territory, or maybe TT fucking show up. So they get Corki for Care. I think I prefer Tristana personally. And I know Yucal prefers Tristana. Yucal fucking loves Tristana. Dude, Yucal is like barking orders. Ooh, Karthus, okay. I guess they're basically saying, like, we don't need to pick Tristana. We can pick Tristana as 3rd pick. Go Karthus. Renekton. I mean, I think the Karthus is fine, just in that Karthus is really strong. Milky Way goes Lilia. They get the Skarner this time. I mean, Milky Way's got a grin on his face, so he's obviously happy with how it's going. We know that it's going to be Tristana. I mean, carry jungler on either side. Solo lane is locked in. It seems to be the way that drafts are starting to go now. If game 3 is Lucian Nami versus Zeri Lulu again, fearless draft, isn't it? I saw that clip. I do think that that's kind of... It's very disingenuous, that clip, because it's not been Zeri Lulu meta for, what, like a full year? Or at least a full split? it's not like Zeri Lulu is meta and we get it every game, and then Fearless Draft didn't change that. It's like everything was fucking banned, so they went Zeri Lulu. Like, I don't really see that as a. I feel the way that that's being positioned in the initial clip is like, oh, Fearless is bringing. It just gives us boring meta, which I think is just totally. I think it's all just being totally taken out of context. Like, is the implication that normal draft removes the existence of Zeri Lulu? Because it doesn't. And is the implication that Fearless Draft should remove the ability for Zeri Lulu? Because it shouldn't. Like, I don't really see what this has anything to do with Fearless Draft, really. Aside from there's more AD carry bans. It's not a lack of understanding, it's clickbait. I'm pretty sure the original clip is like cage rule. So it's not that he doesn't understand, it's just, you know, trying to make clips. Living that content life. Alright, we're going to Felios, interesting. Do I gamble on these games? I do not. I'm a commentator, so it's pretty ethically dodgy for me to gamble on the games, because theoretically I could have inside information. Generally speaking, I don't have any inside information, but I'm in the like Forest Discord, but I use that as like a, if I'm unsure on a matchup, I'll go have a look at what the odds are and what people are betting and things. Generally speaking, looking at odds is a good meter stick if you don't have a strong opinion on the teams yourself. The house usually wins after all. Yo, Blitzcrank. I mean, I don't hate Blitzcrank into Aphelios. Problem is, when you don't know what support you're up against, like Rel is pretty fucking good into the Blitzcrank. Could have been Leona too. Oh no, Leona's banned, sorry. Nautilus was also up. Oh no, I'm not. What am I saying? Bro, I'm just naming the champions that are currently banned. As a co-streamer, would there still be ethical dilemma? I mean, technically no, because you're not employed, right? Like, I'm employed by the LPL to commentate, therefore I am like associated with the company that's running the tournament. At that point, there's an ethical issue, right? Where, you know, like if you're a referee in the tournament, there's an ethical issue. If you're an admin for like just a product manager or something, there's still an ethical issue, even if you're not directly linked to the teams. Just being a part of the organization that's running the tournament. Because theoretically, if there was like match fixing or whatever, this kind of thing, you could know about it when people don't. No, there isn't. I mean, look, it's not that I'm saying I actually know things and know what's going to happen or anything like that. But it's like, I could, right? If shit was going on, I could know about it, right? That's the issue. Because ultimately, if I did know shit, I wouldn't be telling you anyway, right? So that's where the issue lies. So, like, you can't necessarily trust that I know nothing and that nothing's going on, right? Inherently. What am I not telling you exactly, bro? Public information versus internal information, exactly. Oh, sorry, yeah. Cam moved. So, worth mentioning, Care got the last hit on that ward, so he will hit level 2 before UCal, unless UCal gets a big push advantage. Oh, wait a second. He's not getting a push advantage. Flash is on cooldown. Bro, Care, you flash for those, surely. Surely you flash for those. He has no TP, so this is a free crash. Yukal's fucked. Yukal is turbo fucked. I looked away for a split second and mid lane is over. Like, look at this. Not to mention, CSing on Tristana is really awkward at the best of times under tower. Man, he's going to be level 1 to... It's possible Care gets level 3 before Yukal gets level 2. I don't think it'll happen, but it's possible. You can see Care's not far from level 3. Nice trading. Fight until 4th shot and then back away. Yukal's actually just diffing him. He's actually just diffing him. Oh my god. He's just fucking better, dude. He's actually just better. So Care could see the recall, so he cancels his recall to crash this wave to deny more CS. So even though Yukal kind of wins the 1v1 there, he just loses a ton of minions. He should be able to pick up a few of these. He's at tier 2 now. He'll miss the melees. He should be able to pick up the casters. He almost got the melee. He's not leveled his E yet so that he can CS better. He's going to hit level 3, so he's still behind in XP, but he's also 10 CS down. Oh, great hook from Life. Max range. Chocho is tanky. Milky Way flashes for first blood. Nicely done. He's still alive. I don't think he survives this, though. Why is he walking into auto range? Oh, Life's going to die, too. Oh, this has gone real bad. Oh, the Calibrum hits. Oh! Red buff? Oh! Bro, me and the Chinese casters both. Bro, TTS smurfing on them. Yukal just straight up diffing mid lane. 1xn. I love that he fucking saved the shot as well. Milky Way kind of ran it a little bit there. Man. I mean, TT are just... They're just better? TT are just better, I guess? This is kind of why Rel is good against Blitzcrank as well. Like, they get the initial hook, but like it takes so long to kill Chocho. Like, they almost kill Life and Milky Way in the meantime. Milky Way just walks into auto range. I don't know what the fuck went through his head there. And then, I mean... Beitron was out of mana. The red buff. The red buff. The red buff. Oh, God. Alright, 1 to 3. 2 kills for 1xn on his Aphelios, and we know 1xn's a fucking beast on Aphelios as well. Beitron is on Karthus, and he's already ahead 1-0-2. With 4 stacks and a Dark Seal. He had a Dark Seal before that play, guys. Oh, God. It feels incredibly bad news for FPX. Oh, Hoya's hit 6 up top. They actually close the gap? Oh, that's unfortunate. But Milky Way can't really brute force this. Yukal's coming over. Oh, Chocho's just going to die. Milky Way died, though. Maybe worth? 1xn can carry this. Oh, okay, I might die. Okay, force the flash while a level up. 4th shot. 4th shot should secure. I don't like this game, guys. This is too scary. 1xN has 4 fucking kills. What is this? It's turbo over unless you just, I don't know. I'm not even sure what can go. It's the things that have to go so incredibly wrong for 1xN to not carry. Okay, FPX got 1 grub though. We take those.
死哥现在到6级，他现在要去把这2只潮虫全部吃掉了。哇，太硬了！这样的话，2只潮虫再一入手，北川好爽，这样24。
Okay, 2 grubs. Wasn't sure if FPX were gonna like try and recontest that, but so Hoya, his ult is still on cooldown if they make a play top. I don't think they're okay. They are gonna go for it. I think he's fucked, right? That's flash though. Yeah, I mean, Milky Way gets the kill. Nice. Not a lot he can do about that one. No TP either, so he'll lose a few minions for that. Wave crashed mid. Oh, here we go. Get the fuck out of there, Dagda. They are coming. The cavalry is on the way. Immediately, Care tries to push mid to try and at least answer. Yeah, Care has to carry here. Oh, Chocho's on vision. Unlucky. I mean, even if he's not, I think it's going to be hard. Oh! Good hook. Follow up brute. Oh, instant cleanse from 1xN. Nearly hits the Q as well. 1xN is so clean, dude.
对，一边肥的是飞机，一边肥的是恶匪。而且在前期的野区资源的话，死哥这里拿的更多，一条小龙，还有2只潮虫。这个位置没有视野，但是第一时间
He's so strong. The fact he 1xN can already like one-shot minion waves as Aphelios. It's 8 minutes into the game. He's 1.7 thousand gold up. Almost 2,000. Jesus Christ. He's got a collector. Not only is he super fed, he also just scales way better than Jin will too. Although, to be fair, it's not the tankiest team, so Jin can still function well later. Suddenly that Jurex ad looks a lot more fitting. Nice features.
Milky Way 这边暗影火炬有了，而李秀男方面的话，现在击杀已经是获得了1200多经济，1300的一个经济。而且刚才人头拿完之后，现在
Oh, nice hook.
但是没打一个控制体条。
Okay, Yukal jumps forward there.
哇，Yukal 好勇啊，Yukal。
Psychopath.
好嗜血的一个选择。W 没有踩到，但 Q 到。
Chinese commentators are right there with me, like, Yukal, bro. I respect the confidence, though. Oya doesn't have TP. Surely you got to stay for that wave. Yeah, okay. Drake's up in a minute. The first one went to TT. Grubs are up in 49 too. It's been a very active series, hasn't it? Even when it's quiet, it feels like the teams are testing each other. They're like pushing forwards, you know? 1xN, what he got? Okay, knocked up. Flashes from Milky Way to dodge the sleep, but nice pull. That's a shutdown too, and it goes into Dogdam's hands. That's really, really big. As Drake is spawning, not a whole lot he could do about that, but then again, Milky Way has sort of just run it, so I feel like FPX keep on thinking that, oh my god, he's been outplayed on another level! Oh no! The disengage from you. Yukal is just straight up better than Care. It's not even fucking close, dude. Holy shit. Also, Milky Way looking, I don't know, maybe tilted? This Lilia game has not been it. So you, 1xn has to path upwards there, because if he goes to the right of the tower, he's 100% grabbed, but then he goes into Milky Way, so there's not really a safe spot for him to walk. I mean, Milky Way just walks into a flank. I love this from Yukal. Just trade super aggressively, ult him away, jump away. Karthus all finished the job. Lovely. Lovely. All right, 4 grubs to 2. Slight advantage for FPX and the grubs. But it's traded for a Drake, so I don't know how worried about that we are. What X said is just like, this is my life now. Can't leave the tower, playing against Blitzcrank. Don't know where he is. Is Karthus just 100% win rate today? Actually, you might be on something there. Karthus has been looking pretty saucy today. Tournaments, LPL, picks and bans. Gartus. I mean, Croco won with it earlier. Is this just the second Karthus game, though? I think it's only 2 games, right? I'm not sure I see the angle that Hoya sees. Maybe just trying to force a reset or something. I guess you got sustain and Skarner doesn't, so worth trading health. Oh, he used his E. Oh, he's in trouble now. Should not have used your E to clear the way, buddy. Big mistake from Hoya. Big mistake. Oh, you're talking about the whole weekend. Sorry, I thought you meant today specifically. So Hacker's won with it, Wei's lost with it, Xiaofeng's lost with it, Croco's won with it. Chocho might just be fucked here, but then again, there is a lot of fucking damage. 1xn currently chilling. Oh, the health bars are so low. Dream ult for Dagda. Everyone's so low. Herald mid too. How the hell has this got so out of control for TT? This felt like a free win. I mean, Hoya not doing the greatest job here. Dagda playing Valorant. Headshot. I mean, Chocho, this is just so aggressive. I think out to Patreon, like... I feel like that was after the first kill, I think that was maybe a disengage angle, and Patreon, after he got hooked, was like, I'm going in. He didn't seem to be able to decide his target, though.
有黑切很想换啊，但是小老虎是不会跟你硬换到底的。
Oh, hook goes wide.
球就想动手吗？
Oh, they didn't even break the shield, though. Life's chilling.
刘我总是命中了李修南。
All right, Drake up. 10 seconds. TT kind of need this one. They're 1,000 gold down now. Doctum is pretty strong. I'd argue that Jin is a lot stronger than Aphelios at this point in the game. Oh, I guess it's all situational, right? If Aphelios gets a big ult or gets his shurikens going, but... Okay, Chocho hooked in. Oh, nice pick. Oh! What an ult! 1xn! Exchanges. There's no one to really tank this. Hoya has to tank. Okay, 1xn's got his turret out. He does a lot of damage with green and white in this kind of fight. H1 still alive. Oh, God. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Milky Way wins those. H1's dead. Oh, 1xn's going to die too. Good cleanse. Oh, the Carth Assault. Knocked him so low. Oh, Life's found Nukel. Jump scare out of the bottom. Oh, my God. Can Hoya flash on Dogdom or something? Ah, his flash is on cooldown. FPX, they're finding their way back in. It's 13-11 at 17 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, this game is ridiculous. I'm loving it. So it's a good initial pick, but then 1xn does such a good job to trade that. I'm amazed how much damage he managed to squeeze out at that kind of range. And then this fight gets so weird. They're kind of just sort of stuck. They're afraid to overcommit and stand in front of the wall with a Skarner there. H1 forced to flash by Xiaolahu. Yukal trying to threaten the other side. The solo laners dive, and that means Milky Way and Xiaolahu get an angle to just move forwards. Kind of miscommunication from TT there, where, like, if you're going to dive on the carries like that, then the rest of the gang needs to be backing away at the same time. And their lives respawned already. We've had some bangers this split so far. We've had some absolute bangers. Oh, the double recall cancel. Oh, into a sleep? They're not going for it? Cowards! Surely that's 2 kills. They both just CC each other.
是的，蝎子毕竟它的数值是摆在那里的。
鳄鱼这英雄现在感觉有点下水道，认真讲，
他只能说毫无数值可言，普普通通。
现在就属于是
Yeah, 6-man sleep on that one.
跟厄斐琉斯这2个位置需要去填上中这2个坑。目前小炮倒是逐渐把这个发育追回来了不少。如果能让他往后拖，对于双射来说，这个发挥空间还是有的，但依然还是存在那个问题，就是前排站不住，没人能接那个钩子。
对，而且就是你要想到飞机到了2件套之后，他竞技时机加收集者，他虽然说打拉扯很厉害，但他第一轮的这个爆发是你吃不住的。
对，就是。
I'm trying to think if TT can still win this. I feel like they can, right? Renekton's pretty far behind, but all you need is one, like, Rel Aphelios combo, and you pretty much just win the game on the spot, especially with Karthus damage on top. I do feel a bit like... Is Aphelios still by? Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a big sleep. They just need to stop getting caught out, man. I don't know. There's quite a few times TT have just got caught for really not much reason. I love how proactive Milky Way is on using his ult as well. Like, it's not that long of a cooldown for Lilia. If he gets a couple of people, he pretty much just bangs his ult out, and then they see if they can follow up. We need more BTTV emotes. Tell you what. Jump in my Discord, and if you put in the chat in Discord which emotes you guys want. I don't really know the BTTV emotes that well, but if you let me know on the Discord which emotes you would want, I can add them. Does the link not work? God fucking damn it. What happened to my bot? I meant to have a bot in chat that does this shit. It's called like Cloudbot or something. Our bot. Why have you ceased to exist? It's turned itself off. Why? There we go. It's back on again. So now... Hey! I don't know why the fuck that was switched off. Also... Hang on. Hoya's going in. Is that as well. Life, looking, he's hunting. Oh! Good flash from 1xN. Man, 5-minute cooldown for a 12-second cooldown. Whatever works. Destroyker. I can find them if you put a name, but if there's like different versions and you want a specific one, just yeah, bang it in. It's 40 degrees where you are? Jesus Christ. It's like, I don't know, maybe 18 here today or something. There's a lot of pings on Baron right now. Alright, we'll focus on Discord and stuff after the game. I'm zoned in. I'm zoned in for the rest of this. Okay, maybe I'm not, because they just peel off. I thought it was going to be a fight. Milky Way's boss side right now. Oh, you can call these bots. Why are they not? I feel like TT really need to pull the trigger on the top side here. I don't hate the idea of Hoya just like ulting and clearing the wave there, to be honest. Hey, Georgia Lynn. Alright, Drake is not up. We're pretending Drake is up. Okay, Life misses the hook. Big for TT. Chocho goes in. He's just gonna die. Yeah. Renekton wasn't there, and Beatron's died too, but he's on Karthus, so that's kind of okay. Onyx has just been 1v1 by Skada. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, I know it's their first series, guys, but this hasn't exactly filled me with confidence for either of these teams. I kind of respect the dive in from Chocho, but the rest of the team was like, nah, chief. Chocho's like, here's the angle, and everyone else is like, no. Hoya wasn't even there yet. Like, is a bit in from Chocho. Hoya tries to capitalize, but Charlotte, who in the meantime just 1v1s 1xN. I mean, to be fair, the ult would have been on... someone else flashed out of the ult, right? I think, was it Care? Or maybe it was, maybe Care W'd out or something. There was more than one target, one of them got out. Yeah, I don't know. Chocho not really looking that great today. His early skirmishing in the first game as well, kind of leaving something to be desired. I mean, they're just going to finish this. Oh, Baitron's caught. Surely you sleep that, yeah. Life hook. Oh, you just sleep to zone him. Nice. Oh. I don't know how much more they can find here. Yeah. God damn it. Well, the win con now for Baitron is death cap and hope you one-shot everyone. Hoya spotted on the flank. It's so hard to find an engage here. TP. They're in full retreat. If the kill... Oh, nice engage. It's on Dogdom. Infernal. Oh, Dogdom finishes too. Yukal gets one. Reset. No. Shala who escapes as well. 1xN. He's got to do 1xN things. Even with all of that, FPX still win the fight, man. The fact 1xN can't quite finish anyone. I don't know. These fights look so hard to play because the front line is just paper on the side of TT. Like every time they go in, they're just one shot immediately. The Infernal was nice. Shala, who did such a good job in this fight, he got that initial bit and then gets the stun as well. So he got the 2-man ult that set up for 2 kills and then the stun into the wall to stop Yukal escaping. Oh, 1xN. I like the idea. Oh my god. Another flash burned. Life is having a great game. Life is having a fucking whale of a time. I feel like in theory the tank and stuff, I don't know, if Hoya's just not on Renekton, man, I feel like this is winnable. If Hoya's on, like, I mean, I know he can't play Cassante this game, but if he's on Cassante or Ornn or Sion or Zac or like literally any tank that can survive these fights, I think it's so much more playable for Yukal on 1xN. I know that they don't necessarily do well into Skarner in lane, but I feel like there's so much DPS in this composition, but no real way for them to comfortably get damage on, you know? Oh boy. Now we get the link spam on the stream as well. The bot is back. The bot is back, everyone. Welcome back, bot. We missed you. Okay. It's only a 1-man ult and it's onto Chocho. That's pretty good for TT. The thing is, he's so low. I think he might just die anyway. Okay. My god. Okay, Hoya. Turbo flank. Everyone's so low, though. Nobody can follow. Oh, Baitron. Life is just too good on the hooks. Big ult. Okay, knocked him down. This is winnable. Winnable. Not winnable. 1xN can't get in. He's so low. Every fight looks so close, and then they just can't really... I feel like 1xN is just being outranged. This is the problem with Aphelios, right? Like, how does he really get into these fights and actually auto-attack? Like, most of the damage he's doing is just his ult. It feels like he can rarely get anything significant. Yukal barely got away with that one. Fucking hell. I love the redemption there. Like, if nothing else hits the sleep, the redemption will proc the sleep and get the kill. Ah, Life just finds yet another hook. But then Dagda just gets railed. Life killed his own AD carry. Okay, Chocho's dead. Has Life missed a hook in the last 10 minutes? I'm not sure if he has. He's gonna have to rename to death at this point. It's the only way. It is his destiny. Lilia shouldn't have an easy time in fights either. I agree, but luckily the fights aren't really standard for FPX because of Blitzcrank. It's like warping everything, so like Hoya's having such little impact that it feels like Milky Way can kind of just chill on the edge of these fights. And then Corki and Karen Doctum are kind of making up for it anyway. Like, the sleeps that are coming out from Milky Way are enough to make up for the lack of impact, right? The reason I'm highlighting 1xN specifically is because, like, he just has to carry this team because the rest of the team not really... I mean, it's him and Beich1. It feels like Yukal's really struggling to impact the fights as well. I really think Renekton is the problem here. And Chocho's just constantly dying, but... Okay, TT just take Baron for free? Can they escape? Hoya has to ult. He's super chunked. Oh, Chocho flashes. Oh, the hook on 1xN! I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Okay, ult. I don't think it's really enough, unless Yukal can pull off some kind of miracle. Okay, Yukal resets. The game's not over. I reckon Chocho 2v1s this. Oh, never mind. That's Sol, though. 40 seconds until Drake. Jesus. Man, the damage from fucking Dogdom there. That fourth shot on Hoya, that's the tank. This is why I'm saying, like, an actual tank instead of this fucking Renekton. Hoya just dies in the fights. That's all he's bringing. And Life just finds another fucking incredible hook. Maybe without that hook, this is a winnable fight for TT. At least Yukal found a kill. Honestly, the fact that Yukal got so far behind right at the start of the game feels like the difference here for TT. It feels like maybe Yukal is the kind of crux of this team. A bit like Fofo on WE, where maybe this team kind of lives and dies by how well Yukal comes out of lane. Because it feels like that level 1 screwing him, he still did well in lane despite it. Oh my god. That damage on Life. He still did well despite the level 1, but the fact that the level 1 went so bad meant he didn't just go... Like, imagine if it's an even lane to start with and he plays like that. Then he's insanely ahead, right? Oh, he slept. Can I actually follow this? I don't think so. That's going to be 2 inhibs, though. FPX can still lose this. I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh, yeah, certainly can. Nice fourth shot. That's game. That's game. Boop. Damn. Well played, FPX. I feel like Hoya was absolute dead weight in this game. Unbelievable levels of dead weight. Chocho got hooked a lot, but I feel like that's... You just kind of have to as the rel in this. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was just so many times where that Renekton just died without doing anything in the fights. Okay, I'm back. I swear, my kettle is so fucking slow, man. Okay. So Lucian is... Oh, we've got Varus already. We've got Varus. So, no mid laner locked in for TT. They've changed their tack entirely. I'm here. Don't worry, Flamius. I'm back. You can't pick what your team picked, but you can pick what the enemy team has picked. So, yeah, these bans are just for this team. So there's like a divide in the middle. These are just banned for yourself. Yeah, you can tell because there's a Varus ban look and Varus locked in. Well, the chances that's first strike Varus pretty high. There are some players that keep going Halo Blades though. Pigs start to fly or something. Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's been pretty fucking close. Yeah, Cynic, a game 3 draft will go full solo queue here. I'm going to be honest, I feel like full solo queue fits TT better than it does FPX. Honestly, Care's got Tristana. Like, we actually have some real power picks on both sides, even though it's game 3. Like, I don't feel that any of these picks are particularly out of place. Obviously, Shallow getting the Kennen. Kennen's kind of just coming back in. But typically, a decent matchup into the Jax. Relates to parties LPL regular season fearless draft now. Just the first stage. So there's 2 stages to regular, or I guess 3 stages to regular season now. So this first stage is 4 groups, single round, double round robin within those groups. That's fearless draft, and then they qualify into 2 larger groups, the like winners group and the losers group. That's normal drafting, and then there's a couple of best of 5s to decide the last few spots in playoffs. And that'll be normal drafting as well, and then playoffs is normal drafting. So it's just this first stage that's fearless. Okay, life goes for Pyke. I will say, people don't realize this. Ashe Pyke is fucking disgusting. This is such a potent 2v2. I think if you look at the like solo queue stats websites, I think Ashe actually has the highest win rate with Pyke of any ADC. You'd expect it to be like Draven and stuff, but actually Ashe really sets up the Pyke. Like Pyke sets up Ashe and Ashe sets up Pyke. They work really well together because he kind of makes up for any damage that she's lacking, but also she sets up with the slows and with the stuns for him to get his CC off and you chain together. Talia, I'm surprised at how little Talia we've seen today. I think Talia is still insanely strong. It's going to be Yukal taking that. So it can influence the rest of the game. Come on, Milky Way. Go for the Kindred. Go for the Kindred, bro. Okay, Lee Sin. I mean, his Lee Sin is clean as well. His Lee Sin is clean as well. I wonder how good Kindred is right now. I feel like, in theory, Kindred could be really good, right? Since 80 carries are pretty good. Great items got a buff. Everyone loves Kraken Slayer right now. I could see an angle where it'd be good. Is 20 bans new? Yeah, so this is fearless draft. So these are the champions that they've played in the previous games. So you can't play these champions in this game. So FPX can't play the champions they played. TT can't play the champions they played. You can still play the champions your opponent played. Okay. I really like this FPX draft, but again, this is one of those drafts where it's kind of feast or famine. If you get ahead, it's fantastic. If you don't get ahead, it's really not fantastic. I want them to show me the comps again. I think I don't like that they use skins now. I find it much harder to like visualize the draft. It takes me a second to figure out which champion is which. Yeah, in NACL it's full fearless, which I personally don't really like, but we'll wait and see how it goes. Milky Way could be in trouble. Chocho's got a hook. Oh, good sidestep from Milky Way. Cares behind. This is a 5v5. Doctum sort of out in no man's land on the top there. Do you guys win this? Like, Doctum's not with you. I'm surprised FPX are committing to this. Like, I like the idea of grouping as 5 to try and fight, but Doctum was zoned away on the top side, so Doctum is definitely not going to be a part of the play. It's not like anyone can tank on the front line. Yay. Bit of a yikes. Okay. Good trading back from Care there, off the initial UCal trade. Okay. Oh, Chocho on 1xn. Nice hook. I don't think they get a kill here, but maybe can burn a flash. Okay, Blast Gun will get him out. Really rough start for FPX. So, where did the kills go? Beichuan got the first kill. Honestly, Beichuan get the first kill. I kind of like. Typically you want to give it to laners, but honestly, with Graves, having an advantage early on is really, really nice. He snowballs so hard. Oh, you're hooked in. He's just going to trade it. So we've gone for a lane swap here. 1xn's gone top side. Ash Pike is just a really obnoxious lane. I think Varus Nautilus probably contend to some level, but I mean, it's all down to the hooks in these kind of lanes. But I feel like Pike, Ash is pretty much a kill lane. The amount of poke that Ash consistently throws out, then Pike just looks for the single opportunity. You just finish the kill fast. The second you're caught, it's really difficult to ever escape again. They just slow you so much, CC chain you, and you just die. Okay, here we go. 4v2. Dive in the bot side. Life goes for the hook. Life is gonna die for this. No, flashes out. Damn, he actually got away with that. I thought he was doomed for sure. Shala, who's tanking, I think. No, Doctum's tanking. He flashes. He's okay. It's clean as all hell. They get both of them, and everyone gets away. That was clean as fuck from FPX. It cost them, what, 3 flashes, I think? But honestly, so fucking worth it. So worth it. Okay, Shala, who's TP top. Care's going to TP as well. Okay. Oof. Oof. So, all things considered, kill and assist on Dogdom, kill and assist on Shalahu. That's really nice. It was 1 plate top for 1 plate bot, so 1xn didn't get crazy ahead or anything. Just a pretty much a straight up win for FPX on that one. So Milky Way's pathed up to top side again. His wolves are up. And Drake is coming up in 45 seconds. I wonder if he resets here and then goes bot side. Yeah. I feel like Beichuan needs to reset before Drake and stuff. Like, he's got that kill, so he's going to be... I mean, he's got to be close to getting like a serrated Dirk at this point. I guess that's why he wants to finish this clear, to get enough gold for Dirk. So I think he'll finish reset on this camp now, yeah. And I think he'll have Dirk. So Beichuan is strong as fuck. Oh, BF sword! Forget Dirk. Fuck Dirk, dude. He's got BF sword and a long sword. Jesus Christ. He's even stronger than I imagined. 40 seconds on Grubs. Beitron could do his Wolves Gromp into Grubs here. Yukal's got Weaver's Wall. Xiaolahu. Oh boy. It doesn't quite block, but I think it's enough anyway. Nice. Great roam from Yukal. Kair's not even level 6. How is Kair so far behind? What happened to Kair that he's just hit 6 now? He was like a full wave behind in XP. Nice smoke screen. Oh, flash forced. Okay. I'll take that as FPX. Oh yeah, he TP top, of course. He TP top. Great from Yukal though to punish that. Keeping my eyes on Hoya here. I feel like Hoya has been the kind of odd one out in this series. He's got a kill on the Jax already, so maybe that can lead to something. Milky Way getting the hoodie fruit, but also getting hit by Cloud Drake, so it just kind of goes neutral. I think we might just 50-50 this, to be honest. Or maybe we just fight. That's a good hook. Life is so squishy. Doctor exhausted. Kair can finish. Okay. 1 for 1. Doctor's still just firing away. Oh my god, Milky Way, you're an absolute crack addict. Ooh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I maybe went a little over the top there, calling him a crack addict. He's probably not a crack addict. I apologize, Milky Way. That was a little over the top. But so was the Q. Ooh. What is with the skipping? Come on, Huya, don't be like this. Hoya threatening a solo kill up top. That's really, really nice, especially with how Hoya played on the Renekton. Chocho, max range hook. Beautiful. Flick back from Yukal. Great little combo. I think at this point, it's good until Milky Way flies in. He just gets one tapped. Full shotgun blast while he's traveling. I'm blaming Hoya for not Hoya. Huya. Honestly, it's not my internet. It's this fucking website. This website sucks. In theory, there's a clean feed, but I can't get it to work. Okay, so H1 in a really, really good spot. He is on the bot side. Drake's still up, by the way. Nobody ended up getting it off, obviously, off the previous play. Milky Way's gone top side. This should be Drake. The second Milky Way's seen, this should be Drake for TT. I guess Milky Way's not going to show, though. I thought he was going to immediately go for a play on Hoya. This has already been an impressive showing from TT. The fact that this wasn't a 2-0. Like, FPX, based on last split, should 100% be 2-0ing TT here. Oh, arrow? It's a great little arrow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from FPX. Gorgeous bit of play. Drake taken by TT, but I think that's what? A kill and 2 plates, probably more in the mid lane. I guess you need to go for the reset. Kill and 2 plates, you'll take that. Kair is 2-0-0. Really nice spot for him. I'm just going to really quickly... I don't know if I have time. I really want to reset the player because it keeps freezing. And when you refresh the page, it seems to fix the freezing.
是的，前期的资源来讲的话 ，TT 还是拿了更多。就看这波二潮虫对于方帕在讲话，他们要不要去防守一下？大招的感觉有点吃力啊，打起来。
It shouldn't freeze now.
直接选择驱动8级的难。
Okay, one grub from TT.
有点难打，真有点难接。主要来福下来没用啊，他的钩子会被那。
They're actually gonna get all 6 grubs.
只能再上去了。
Nice.
6重了。哇，其实这把对于
Sorry, we missed the setup from that, but it's better that we fix it now and don't have big lag during the team fights and stuff.
其实都是占上风的。
这一件确实有点厉害。
That's a really nice arrow.
结结实实。
That Lee Sin skin is so good. He's just like, watcha! It's like the Kamehameha hand movement for the kick.
只能是你推一波线，然后我再塔下吃一波线这种情况了。
不过这波线凯南对的还可以啊。
是的，就他只能是看有没有机会去多压一点吧。凭借这会儿还在对线期。
侯雅这边还没踢，武器大师还被打断了回城。
还想来找中路吗？有闪啊，这波岩雀，直接清完之后点个爆破，而且还有这个镀层吃完一层。
That stun felt like it lasted forever. It's a 5-second stun at max range.
两边都想动手，看谁是猎人。
Or at its maximum. It increases based on the distance traveled. Oh, not a good ult. But Shalahoo's got a big health advantage, so I don't think Hoya really has an angle anyway.
但这波是直接被骗出来了。
是的，他以为贾克斯要 all in， 但其实贾克斯就是跳一点打你一下，秀你一下。
就清一波线，那让后亚骗你一个大招回家了。
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, Kennen, this matchup should be good for Kennen once you get a little bit of gold, once you have your ultimate and everything. Like, theoretically, if the laning phase continues and we don't just get into grouping and bouncing waves and stuff, Kennen should build an advantage at this point, assuming he doesn't just get all in by the Jax any space as well. Drake's not up for another 2 minutes. Hook on Chocho. Don't know if they can really go on this. Oh, damage on you, Shala, who's behind him. He doesn't have his ult. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're winning both sides of the fight. Oh, you can't get anywhere because it's Ashe. They won both halves of the fight because Hoya's top. His TP's on cooldown.
这个剑法真的有点好，而且那个 TP 差还是有伏笔，是，以及还有就是这一
Man, look at the scoreboard. It's only Beige one ahead. It's only Beige one.
想要去做下半区的攻势，但是我们可以看到整个下半区全是红色方的眼，
已经提前把视野给布好了。
就是这一波，甚至左边都没有兄弟。
Wow, Shala, who's even going first strike on Kennen. I guess everyone just goes first strike now.
僵尸手绘，还有假眼之类的，主要。 这个派克是肯定会点僵尸守卫的。
I wonder if that's the way things start to go. That literally everyone goes first strike.
凯南还是成功绕到后了，但是还是在于就丢等这一剑吧。
而且就这种局势，其实男枪很难发挥啊。男枪他是属于那种喜欢打第一时间前排顶上去，
Dogdom's arrows.
直接被爆后了，他没有任何的发挥空间。
对。
Dogdom's Ashe is clean as fuck.
真的是把路给封死了。
It's really good.
老尤卡第一时间被打残。
And life gets the resets. And Beige one even had to flash to finish the kill as well. Didn't Dogdom play Ashe last year as well, I think? I think Dogdom played a bunch of Ashe in the previous split? Or am I going crazy? I seem to remember Dogdom's Ashe being a thing. He played a couple of games of it, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. He played 2 games of it in 2024. Damn. Oh, you're just getting railed.
是。那 K2 还好，就是不知道后面有没有人。
刚才那个迅捷步伐是正好给拉开了。岩雀直接踢过来，身上已经是有了大天使，但是还没有变成了赤天使。
I feel like this is a really nice... like, honestly, FPX are just a great team to have in the league. The fact that we get an AD carry that likes playing things like the Ashe, for example. Oh. Does Care win this? I'm not actually sure. I guess he does with that kind of advantage to start it off. Nice, 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 nice. These arrows are so clean, dude. He just doesn't miss. I don't know if that was worth it, Shallow, who missed the initial Q, went for the ult anyway. He's forced to flash by the knockback and then dies. Ah, dear. He saw his team popping off. He was like, hell yeah, brother. Can he get the eye? Can he get the eye? Okay. Milky Way ints for the Herald. Was it worth it? I really don't know. Probably not, but I guess if it gets you a tower. I guess Shallow who's dead already, so it's not like you lose presence because you already have no presence with a dead top laner, so... Yeah, I don't know. Milky Way is definitely feeling it. Like, he has not been playing as well as last split today, but he's definitely feeling it.
等丢等的剑呗，基本上就是一直穿云箭，然后再出动。
现在这个经济还是实打实领先一些的，方帕斯这里。交完 E， 然后同时也晕到，再同时打一套。
Nice trade from Shallow. Good use of the E. It's either you either get out of range or because you got 2 stacks on, he stuns himself when he jumps in to stun you, so he can't just get the hard trade off, you know. And then you get the return damage on the way out too, so. Nicely done. Hoya could be in a very compromised position here. Shalahoo's ult is up and the whole gang is coming. Okay, flash. Nice hook. Okay, ult goes on cooldown for life though, because he used it too late. Not the end of the world, but not ideal for them. Are they looking for more? Okay, they're just going to Herald, go for mid tower. Wait, how did they have vision of him? Life wasn't in range, was he? Is it me, or was no one in range to actually see him there?
选出来的时候觉得无比的奇怪，但是现在打到现在真的有声有色。
主要这3件啊，这3件是直接定乾坤了。
是的，主要你右边这个
3K goal lead。
定睛一看，你很难去期待说所有的开团都是由艾希来完成的，
而且都是精准的在左边可能没想到的位置被开起来了。
Feels pretty good for FPX right now, and to be honest, I think I prefer their comp late too. They don't have anyone tanky, but I don't think it matters too much.
右边好像也没什么额外护甲。
是啊，就他这个其实有点浪费经济了。他如果
The one problem is if Chocho gets good hooks later on in the game, like people will be one shot very quickly. There's nobody that can really tank up, so it will be dependent on how they play out the map. And TT, I would say on average, have been playing the map a bit better. UCAL in game one. Game one feels like a long fucking time ago, but is LeBlanc doing really well in the side lanes. Hoya has once again really kind of entered it. That's 2 plays in a row.
这个 BO3 突出一个你来我就死啊！这个被 gank 致死率也太高了。
感觉这会儿
Yeah, Hoya's not having a good day.
但是这把 TT 手上还是握着2条龙的。
是的，就是他们的一个龙的节奏目前没断，但是接下来这个龙团还是很难打的，对于 TT 来讲。
Well, Care's pretty strong, and on, I'd argue, the best mid laner of the patch. Doctum's really strong. Milky Way, clearly playing well on the Lee Sin today. One pretty questionable Q follow, but it's mechanically looking good. And we've got Shallow on Kennen, who's just finished 2 items, has ult, has flash. Shallow has the angle here to have an absolutely insane fight. Oh, stun. There they go. They're focused on Hoya, and the rest of the team are in a 4v3, but they seem to be winning the 4v3 anyway. Oh, 50-50. They're on Care. Oh, there's the ult from Shallow, who... Nothing you can do about that. See ya. Wait, nobody even died. Care didn't even die. I thought they'd at least got the 1 kill. Oh my god, it's a dragon and an ace for FPX and a baron. God damn. 704 for Care. FPX basically just 3v4'd them. And then Hoya had to retreat from the 2v1, so then he groups with everyone, and then it means Shala who can ult literally the whole team. So CC chain on Care and Doctum, but that's kind of everything used. I can see why Care's being aggressive. They've already used everything. And they have to move forwards. Jesus. I love how even in a fight that is this one for FPX, the observers still slow-mo and zoom in on Life missing his ultimate. Like, fuck you, guy. You're a pro player and we're not, so fuck you. There's just no need to do the man like that. Wow, 3k damage, not bad. Doctum doing crazy damage too. I mean, at minimum 2 tier 2s, probably 3 tier 2s, maybe inhibs if they can get a good hook. Care's pretty alone here. Ah, this is int. Yeah, Care not really respecting that Shala, who was resetting, Life was resetting. He was like the only one still on the enemy's half of the map. I don't know, Care is just not had a good day, man. I feel like Care and Hoya have been the 2 players on either side that have shown big mistakes. Like both Care and Hoya consistently are just overstaying or overpushing. Like Hoya keeps on getting caught out in the side lane, just overpushing. Care on the Hoya game, and now they're just kind of just being greedy. Those are very easily fixed, but yeah, not good. Oh, not quite, not quite. It's not match fixing, dude.
主要这会儿小炮这个1000块钱给到贾克斯，贾克斯回家补了个冰心，那下一波团战看长什么样子吧。
其实主要是拖了很多的节奏，本来 FPX 是有机会直接这一波结束游戏的。对，但是这一波打完了之后，可能接下来就得到下一波的资源。目前两边的小龙是一个1对2。
Yeah, the arrows have been insane this game, dude.
而且现在看到北川的出装是要堆暴击。
Really impressed by Doctum's Ash.
目前还没有攒钱去补暴风大剑，他是先把2件暴击装套在身上，因为这个版本的暴击装是增强了嘛。他这个这个暴击斗篷也有是15%的暴击。
All right, it's a big old timeout on this guy.
对。
现在场面又陷入了一个僵持，
还是要看下条龙。
下条龙甚至 TT 都可以放啊！现在 FPX 手上只有一条龙。
All right, Drake's up. 30 seconds. I mean, at this point, it's pretty over for FPX realistically. As in their favor. Something has to go pretty dramatically wrong. But you can never quite count that out.
但是贾克斯这个位置有点深啊，所以直接叫人过来包了。但同样也有蓝色。
Yeah, I mean it's still almost a 7,000 gold lead. It's not exactly small for FPX.
也比较艰难，没有魔法水晶剑，那只能靠来福或者 Milky Way 去找。
Yeah, it's still possible, especially with the hooks Jojo's been finding. He's been pretty good on the Nautilus in terms of like finding the targets. And like, let's be honest, the burst damage is still insane. Like this pick composition is really good at just one-shotting someone. So if Jojo can find an angle, find a hook, still very possible. It's a minute until Baron. And they've got complete vision control. They've got mid-prio. So now, FPX to respond in terms of macro, they send Care down to the bottom side. Shallow, who trying to defend up top. TT are actually going to get a tier 2 off of this, off of just overloading topside control for the Baron. Has meant they grab a tier 2 for themselves. In the meantime, though, Care pushing in the bottom side. I think he wants to try and... Oh, docked him fishing. He wanted to try and threaten an inhib if they can stop backs and stuff. They back in time. So honestly, again, like I feel TT are doing a good job on playing the map. Like this was the response to Drake, right? Where a minute ago Drake was being taken, so they overload the Baron area. They get complete vision control. Everyone from FPX essentially retreats from that side because they know TT are stacking that side, so then TT get the chance to go for the tier 2. It does feel super throwable. I feel like TT are a better macro team. They are a better team at playing around objectives and just playing the map in general. But FPX's hands are real good. And to be fair, they are just still really far ahead. Like, it does still feel like they are a heavy favorite here. Also, they got 280 carries, so they can just two-man the Baron. Oh, this is so hard. Nice. It's so hard to move in for TT. Like, how do you reasonably move forwards? I love that Life is just there delaying as well. TP back in mid from Care to make sure that you don't lose the tier 1. Nicely done, FPX. Okay, TT. I feel like Baytron's calling for like a bush bait. Or maybe just doing blue buff. I think they're going to stay in the brush. Oh. Okay, they left. The observers were kind of baiting me there. They turned on Fog of War, and then the hawk shot sort of went over. I wasn't sure if it just didn't see in the brush or what, but... The TT support is pronounced... It's Chocho. Like C-H-O. Observers trolling me again. They fucking love it, don't they? Oh, great arrow, great hook, great pick. I think that is probably game. The game may not end right now, but there should be enough. Oh! Dogs and force flash. Okay, never mind. They can't even break the base. And they're still kind of sticking around. They've still got a minute of Baron. No worries, Rodri. Okay. TT live to fight another day. Great little... So the initial pick is obviously good onto Chocho. But then this is a really good angle from Beitron to threaten Dogdom. Dogdom's like, oh fuck. Immediately heal, has to flash. Oh shit! In the meantime, oh, Milky Way's dead! Oh my god, not like this. Surely not like this. Okay, double flank though. You need to get in there! They're just watching! Okay, life gets one. What is going on here? Okay, life's holding the wave. What the fuck is that, man? It's a negative Baron power play. Minus 475 gold on the Baron power play. How the fuck did this happen? We were in a fucking replay. I mean, soul point for TT. At least Baron's not up. So just another great hook. Like, honestly, Chocho has found so many max range hooks on Nautilus. Another hook from Chocho. Fuck me, dude. Bro, Chocho on engaged supports. He may go too deep sometimes, but fuck me, does he find hooks. His Leona is decent too. His Leona and his Rakan. He's decent on... He's decent on just like hard engaged champions, really. Unfortunately, he's been caught. Yukal's dead too. Well, they gave us an extra 10 minutes, hey. They gave us an extra 10 minutes. Made it look like it was going to go longer. Oh, Wallington's recall even gets cancelled back. Life might just kill him. He's going to kill him. Oh my god, Wallington wasn't even looking. GG. FPX 2-1. Oh boy. That was a whole thing, wasn't it? That was a whole thing.
Is that live? I can't.
Ask him about Blitzcrank.
Okay, now live is greeting the audience in Mandarin, and it sounds pretty good.
Nice.
And I completely missed the first question. Could you turn up the volume a bit?
Sure.
The answer is we prepared a lot for the summer split. Now you can tell probably what the question is.
2세트랑 3세트에서 이제 Q 이제命中率가 엄청 높았는데
And he's asking about the Blitzcrank Q accuracy. And
그 어느 날 케어 선수가 저한테 알려준 게임이 있는데 그 게임을 해서 더 잘하신 것 같습니다.
And how did he practice
是某一
it?
天杨杰选手告诉我让我玩这个游戏，然后可能是玩这个游戏水平比较高吧。
有一定的加持。那今天来到最后一局决胜局啊，是选择了一套。
So there's a small game, I believe, PC game or phone game they played among the players. players, and Yang Jie, I don't know who that is, introduced this game to him, and he practiced that helped him a lot with blitzcrank accuracy. I wonder what that game is.
선수들이랑 이제 코치님이 서로 얘기를 많이 해서 그리고 선수들이 이제 자신감이 또 넘치고 이제 피지컬적으로 자신감이 있다 보니까 그거를 또 코치님들이 믿고서 해준 것 같습니다.
关于这一部分的话，是我们跟教练也是做了很多的讨论，那我们选手也是非常有自信的，所以也是能够自信的去选出这样的一个阵容。
那 Life 觉得艾希
They are talking about the game 3 draft, and the interviewer is asking about how did they put out a draft like that. And Life answered, we discussed a lot with our coaches during the draft, and our players are very confident with the comp, so we just go with it. And the next question is about the strength of Pike in this meta.
小心一下，注意该注意的一些地方，然后打得好的话，那其实是非常好的一个组合。
而且今天的确也能看得出来，
It's a very risky pick, but as long as we play it well, we can win the game.
Yeah, I mean, Pike in a nutshell.
Life 觉得夏季赛的 FunPlus 会是一支怎样的队伍？
라이브 선수가 생각하기에는 우리
What do you think FunPlus Phoenix is as a team in summer?
명이 빠지면 안 되는 팀 약간 5명이서
Or how would you describe
한
FunPlus
게임을
Phoenix
하는
as a team in
팀이
summer?
되고 싶습니다.
夏季赛我们是不能缺少任何一位选手的，我们是需要5位选手一起齐心去打一个游戏，是这样。
还是满满的团结。
Everybody in our team is very important. We need to work together to win the game.
手的下路组合会是哪个下路组合？
I didn't answer the question.
제일 이제 기대하는 버티어, 그러니까 만나고 싶은 버티어.
그 같은 조에 있는 징동의 룰러.
Which bottling duo are you mostly looking forward to face?
而且应该马上就会遇到哈，也期
JDG ruler.
放出怎样的化学反应？感谢 Life 接受我们的采访，我们也再一次恭喜 FunPlus 获得了这场比赛的胜利。
I think the previous question, I don't know. It's probably about it's a translation issue because this is interpreted in 3 languages.
That's true.
So yeah, so I believe the interviewer's intent was to ask about the team identity. Now that I think about it, that's probably the idea. And the phrase in Mandarin is like, how would you describe or what kind of team you are? But I don't know what happened in the Mandarin to Korean translation, and it probably goes something like, how do you feel about your team?
In your team or something? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It can get a bit weird. Sometimes even, Mandarin to Mandarin.
Yeah.
There will be some misinterpretations. So that at least that's what I'm getting from the Korean translator.